Namaskar, Ram, welcome, Swagatam. I would like to welcome you all dignitaries on the dais, off the dais. Respected Dr. Kamlesh Kumar Dwivedi ji is also with us. Dr. Preeti Chawda ji with us. Dr. Vishnu Prasad Sharma ji with us. Dr. Suhas Sethi from Hassan is with us. And our eminent speakers, Dr. Shilpa Donga ji and Monica Chaudhary ji, all have blessed. And now I welcome Naveen Joshi ji, founder of Ayush Darpan Foundation. This is a journey, holy journey, free of cost, without any commercial benefit. On behalf of Imami Jhandu Independent Research Ethics Society, Ayush Darpan Foundation, Vishwa Ayurved Parshad, I would like to welcome you again, all dignitaries of the dais, on the dais. Today is the starting of breastfeeding week. So it was suitable subject to highlight our Ayurveda with this breastfeeding week as a herbal galactagogue. Ayurveda first and best herbal galactagogue. This is today's topic. And as we know, we have excellent medicines, instant effective medicines for lactation promotion. And we are using, our Vadyas are using from long time, unseen time of era. Today is our 187th webinar. Tomorrow, we would like to invite you for our Global Ayush Series webinar, Scope and Practice in New Zealand on 2nd, and on 5th, again Global Ayush Series webinar, Scope and Practice in Australia. 6th, again Global Ayush Series webinar, Scope and Practice in Canada. So we are moving ahead simultaneously with our domestic experts, our national level experts, as well as international experts we are inviting for our webinars regarding motivation of Indian society for scope and practice in their countries. So I would like to welcome you all again and would like to introduce our first speaker, Dr. Shilpa Dongaji. I would like to welcome Dr. Shilpa Kumari V. Dongaji, Professor, Department of Prasuti and Stri Rog, ITRA, Department of Ayush, Jamnagar. She is PhD in Prasuti Tandra Stri Rog, MD definitely, and she is excellent scholar, 21 years professional experience, 18 years research experience, and various research papers, research topics as a guide is on her account. So I would like to welcome my sister, Dr. Shilpa Dongaji. Welcome. Your screen is, yes, please, Monica ji, please stop sharing. Monica ji, Dr. Monica Chaudhary ji.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Dr. Monica Chaudhary ji,
Yes, sir.
Dr. Monica ji, please stop sharing. Kindly stop sharing, madam.
Sir, I'm trying.
Please rejoin. If it is not happening, please rejoin.
Sir, can I share my slides?
Yes, yes, you can. Please share. Please share. I hope this will go.
Sir, is it visible?
Just a sec. Yes, yes. Yes, madam. Kindly proceed.
Thank you, sir. Sir, may I start?
Yes, yes,
I am
welcome.
audible clearly?
Yes. Please go for slideshow.
Yeah. Is it okay, sir?
Yes, yes, madam. Loud and clear.
Okay, sir. Good afternoon, everybody. Myself, Dr. Shilpa Donga, would you like to thank Dr. Pawan Kumar Sharma, sir, Dr. Vishnu Prasad Mishra, Dr. Navin Sharma, sir, and his team, Independence Research Ethics Society, on association with Jandu, ADF, and VAP to give me an opportunity to share my views on first and best herbal galacto. Without taking time now, directly talk on this topic. Why we are celebrating the World Breastfeeding Week. Every year we are celebrating from 1st June, 1st August to 7th August as a World Breastfeeding Weeks. In the year of 2021, in this year, protect breastfeeding as a shared responsibility is the theme of the this WBK. For WBK 2021, WABA has selected the above theme. The theme is enlightened with thematic area 2 of the WBW SDG 2020 30 campaign, which highlights the links between breastfeeding and survival, and second, health and well-being of the woman, children, and nation. First related to breastfeeding and nutrition, to break the channels vicious cycle of the malnourishment, particularly by 2023 the nation should be free from the malnourished children and women and adolescents, girls from reproductive age. Now we are coming to the why we are celebrating this week. The health and nutritional status of an infant and its subsequent growth and development throughout the child solely depend upon the successful feeding right from the birth. Breastfeeding is one of the most effective ways to ensure child health and survival. However, nearly 2 out of 3 infants are not exclusively breastfed for the recommended 6-month rate that has not been improved in last 2 decades. Inappropriate marketing of breastfeeding substitutes continues undermines efforts to improve breastfeeding rates and um, rates in worldwide. Breastfeeding is the nature's nurture's feed for babies. Rabindranath Tagore rightly said, the nature has designed the provision that infants to be fed upon their mother's milk. They find their feed and mother at the same time. It is a complete nourishment for them, both for their body and soul. So let us we know the breastfeeding, the nature's nurture, Amrutam Payas, according to Ayurveda. Breast milk is the ideal food for the infants. As rightly said, Kshiram Satyam Hi Balanam, Kshiram Jivanam Uchyate, Kshiram Pustikaram Rudikaram Bala Vivardhanam. Breastfeeding is the vital to a child life, nutrition, health, and well-being, and the to hold the whole life of the children. It reduces cost for the family, health facilities, and government. Breastfed children performs better on intelligence test and less likely to be the overweight or obese and less prone to the diabetes in the later life. Women who breastfed also have the have reduced the risk of breast and ovarian cancer. Is rightly said in Ayurveda, Avyahat Balanga Ayu Arogo. Arogo Vardade Shivkam. It is already specified in Ayurveda. See, cost of the inadequate breastfeeding in particularly in India annually it's cost more than 700 crores for the healthcare cost and more than 2 lakhs crore for household costs for formula feeding, and we can prevent 1 lakh children from the death annually by providing the adequate nutrition, that is breastfeeding, breast milk. Breastfeeding practices are suboptimal in India according to the NFHS 4. Like 3 out of 5 newborns don't get to begin breastfeeding within an hour. 1 out of 2 women is not able to exclusively feed her baby. Early initiation is observed in only in the 41.6%. Exclusively breastfeeding is observed half of the populations. And recently, we know that every year the baby food sales in India, which increasingly by approximately 50% per year, every year annually 15 million births per year is a potential market for the largely untapped production of particularly for the baby food marketing. That's why for the better nutrition for the proposed future is see WHO and the UNICEF have emphasized of 27 days, particularly in the in utero and to first 2 years, particularly in the after the birth, as a critical window period for the nutritional in the nutritional intervention, and particularly Ayurveda also has the emphasis on that nutritional based Vaya Vibhajan is also given by Acharya Kashyapa, Garbha Balakumara Kyamiti Eteteme Trividam Vayaha. Garbha means in utero, and particularly after the birth of the baby, that is Kshirapa and Shiranada, it takes almost 2 years, equal to 100 years of the period for the nutritional intervention. Why breastfeeding is needed? And why not only the breastfeeding, exclusively breastfeeding? There are 10 good things for the exclusively breastfeeding. Exclusively breastfeeding means 100% breast milk, no water, no solid, nothing else. At least up to for 6 months of the initial life of the baby. To save the life, to provide the all nutrient baby needs for the first 6 months, ensure the clean and safety sources, make child grow strongly and intelligent, break the channels of the malnutrition, bonds mother and child, reduces the mother's risk of the ovarian and breast cancer, helps space pregnancy, and natural method of the birth. Saves money by not having by to infant formula and feeding equipments, and particularly protects the environment with no need of packaging and disposal. These are the advantages of breast milk. Benefits to the baby, we already discussed, and benefits to the family and society. By breastfeeding saves money, promotes the family planning, decreases need of the hospitalization, and contributes to child survival is also very, very important by providing the successful lactation. Benefits to the mother, as we already discussed earlier. Breast milk is the medicine for the babies born early. It contains special ingredient not available in the formula feed. So, according to Ayurveda, we have to know the stanya utpatti. Rasa prasado maduro pakvahara nimita kutsanna dehatastano prapta stanyam iti abhidhyate. After digestion of food, the ras is from madhur parts, forms a mother part of this ras circulating through the entire body by the action of yan vayu and reaches to the breast, and it's termed as a breast milk. Thus, breast milk is the updhatu of ras dhatu, as we know. Now we have to know about this particularly how the breast milk physiologically breast milk is produced and secreted. Although lactation starts following delivery, the preparation of the effective lactation starts during pregnancy. There are 5 stages of lactation: memogenesis, lactogenesis, galactokinesis, galactopoiesis, and involution. First, memogenesis start with the preparation of base. Pregnancy is associated with the remarkable growth of both ductal and alveolar system. Rightly said in Ayurveda, Matu Pusti Artha Ekanso, Ditiyo Garbha Pusti, Tutiya Stanna Pusti Artha. Before the birth of the baby, there is the preparation of breast is also mentioned in ancient period. During the pregnancy, with the help of the progesterone, particularly from the placenta, influences the growth in size of the alveoli and loss. High level of the progesterone inhibits the lactation before the birth. Estrogen stimulates the milk duct system to grow and differentiate. Now, what are the functions of the prolactin? Prolactin is high during the pregnancy, particularly promotes the secretion of milk. But due to the high level of estrogen and progesterone, there is no secretion from the breast. But after the birth, decrease the estrogen and progesterone level, increase the lactogenic effect of prolactin, increase the milk in the alveoli of the breast, not in duct. Is rightly said in the Ayurveda, गर्भिणीयः स्मृतिः तत्प्रीति प्रेम संकल्प संभृत प्रसूत्रो जायते नार्यास्तेन स्तन्यं प्रवर्तते. Now, ejection of milk is called the galactosis. Galactokinesis is oxytocin is the major galactokinetic hormones. Discharge of milk from the mammary glands depends not only on the suction exerted by the baby during the suckling, but also on the contractile mechanism which expresses the milk from the alveoli into the duct. And oxytocin reflexes, particularly oxytocin's milk ejection reflex by the two-way, particularly by the neuron and the hormonal supports. When the baby sucks, at the time reflexes through the nipple and the alveola goes to the sensory impulses from the nipple to brain, in the particularly through the hypothalamus via pituitary, and from the pituitary, in the posterior part of the pituitary, oxytocin is released in the bloodstream and contracts the myoepithelial cells particularly, and milk helps to in the milk ejection. Particularly enhancing factors, things lovingly of the baby, sound of the baby, sight of the baby, when mother is relaxed, comfortable and confined, then there is more ejaculation is happens. Rightly said in the Ayurveda, Tadevat apatya sansparsat दर्शनात् स्मरणात् अपि ग्रहणात् च शरीरस्य शुक्रवत् सम्प्रवर्तते. Like before the pregnancy, before the birth of the baby, like the shukra is invisible, uh, and after just after the birth, particularly the stanya is excreted from the breast, and for that sneho nirantaras tatra prasave hetuhu uchyate, means the interrupted secretion of breast milk. Sneha nirantar sneha is required, and hindering factors are worry, stress, pain, doubt, etc. is also rightly said in the Ayurveda, Krodha Shoko Avasalyaditi Vihischa Sriya Stanyo Naso Bhavati. Stanyanas is due to the various factors, as rightly said by the Acharya. Now, what is the role of the particular prolactin reflexes is called nothing but the milk secretion reflexes secreted after the feed to produce the next feed. Particularly, as I said earlier, that when the baby sucks, at that time, due to the reflexes, the sensory impulses from the nipples through the spinal cord goes into the hypothalamus, and hypothalamus to via pituitary, and the anterior part of the pituitary prolactin will secrete and goes into the bloodstream, and particularly due to this the secretion of the breast milk happens. The enhancing factor is suckling, expression of milk. That's why repeatedly expression of milk, frequently breastfeeding should be required for that. Emptying of the breast is also needed for that, and the night feed is also improves the secretion of milk. Sorry. And which hindering factors is like this: worry, pain, doubt, sorry, incorrect posture, painful condition, pre-lactating condition, and top feeding is also hindering factor for the stimulation of the particular prolactin. Galactopoiesis means maintenance of the lactation. Prolactin is the single most important galactopoiesis hormones for the maintenance of the effective and continuous lactation. Frequency of suckling is more than 8 times in the 24 hours is required. Milk pressure presence in alveoli reduces the rate of production of milk. Hence, as I said, periodic breastfeeding is very, very necessary for the maintenance of the lactation. Infant suckling at the time of feeding stimulates the nerve endings in the mother's nipple, alveola, and sends to the signals to the mother hypothalamus, and via hypothalamus to pituitary, and pituitary releases the prolactin and oxytocins, which travels to bloodstream via bloodstream to mammary glands and to simulate the milk production and milk ejaculation. Reflection is called let down reflection, and particularly because of the we can summarize that due to the hormones, particularly oxytocin and the prolactin, the secretion and excretion is maintained, and particularly to maintain the breastfeeding is due to the thyroxine releasing hormones, prolactin, and the growth hormone factors are also responsible for that. When we think about this, the normal process for the breastfeeding is natural in every mother. But there are some obstacles and myths in the breastfeeding initiation and continuation. Even though it's natural process, many of them myths, obstacles and myths. Even them, I didn't have enough milk to nurse is the main thinking of the nursing mother. And which are the barriers to breastfeeding, particularly younger women, particularly less than 20 years, less educated women, women with low income and socioeconomic status, women with from the culturally and linguistically diverse background. Which are the barriers particularly hinders the successful lactation, lack of the knowledge about the breastfeeding, misconception that formula is equivalent. Breastfeeding is not social norm in many of the communities, poor family and social support. And as I said, the lactational problem is the biggest challenging in the current era. So for that, we can say what are the causes? There are the many factors, particularly which influence on the lactation failure. Among them, these are related to mother and related to baby. Related to mother are further divided into psychological and social and biological, and for the baby only the biological factors are responsible to for the lactation failure. Psychological particularly and social insufficient milk secretion, unsuitable milk, refusal by baby, illness of the mother, employment of mother, ill infant, fixed schedule feeding due to the particular myth, and the lack of the confidence, shyness, worry, stress, tired are the psychological and social factors hindering the breastfeeding. Biological causes divided it further in the local and systematic. In the local, sore cracked nipple, inverted nipple, engorged breast, mastitis and abscess, breast surgery, many times anatomically abnormal breast, and retained placenta is the cause for the lacking of the breastfeeding. In the systematic, particularly nowadays, due to the faulty lifestyle and dietetics and the lifestyle, there are many problems like the obesity, PCOD is lifestyle disorder. Also arises in addition to the endocrinopathy like thyroid, pituitary, ovarian diseases, chronic maternal illness like diabetes, hypertension, complication of pregnancy, many times gestational diabetes mellitus, pregnancy-induced hypertension, early mother and fetal separation due to the either interferes with the initiation of labor maybe due to the illness of mother or illness of fetus. Early separation is the main cause, and psychiatric disorders in the female is also the one of the biggest cause of the failure of lactation. Causes related to baby, the most and common cause is early separation from the mother and the late initiation of lactation, many times affected to the lactation failure. And most common causes is neonatal asphyxia, and preterm birth is also responsible for that. And now, what is the solution for that? Management through Ayurveda. As per the Ayurveda, breast milk of is the best for the woman. It should be initiated starting from the first day of first day of the delivery, as rightly said by Acharya Charaka. But many times we can come across to the, particularly in the primary grade para patients, when the breast milk is not initiated and not secreted on the first 2 days. At that time, Ayurveda also have given the another lactating solution for the lactating mother is the first choice in case if the mother is having the stanyakshaya or not secreting the stanya. When there is no possibility of providing human milk, particularly to the baby in the developing country, we don't have the facilities for the human being in the our country. Also in the metro city, many times the facilities we can provide, but in the rural area we can't provide this type of facilities. For that, cow's milk or goat milk can be taken as an alternative, and simultaneously stanyakshaya and the stanyanas in mother has to be managed with the effective treatment protocol. Stanya is the Ubdhatu of Rasdhatu, and all those dietetics and practices which increases Rasdhatu and Kaph dose has to be followed in the treatment of Stanya Shaya. Measures like by changing the dietetics, by changing the lifestyles, and particularly by correcting the techniques of the breastfeeding, and by giving such herbal or synthetic galactose, we can improve the quality and quantity of the breast milk. Commonly, we are practicing in our Indian society in traditionally which practice in our routine diet in the postnatal part, like the cow's milk, ghee, sugar, oil, garlic, onion, ikshu, wheat, sali rice, sasti rice, meat soup, all the vegetables, sour and salty, and particularly liquid diet, good and use of the desired things is given to enhancing the quality and quantity of the breast milk, along with the changing the lifestyle by giving advising the good sleep, rest before the feed, happiness, pleasure in mind and hearts, and by avoiding the sorrow, angers, grief, fear, hard works, exercise, excessive walking, and to encouraging with the self-confidence, and to treat the breast engorgement, cracked nipple, any local pathology is there, and shorten the time between the feed is also very important. Ensuring the correct infant position and attachment particularly, and feed on the both side is also very necessary while feeding the baby. And when many times what happens due to by giving such dietetics and lifestyle, and by providing the particular counseling to the mother for the encouraging of the breast milk, but many times it fails. At the time we have to have the select the particular galactogogue. What are the galactogogues? Particularly galactogogues or lactogogue are the medications or other substances uh, believed to be to assist an initiation, maintenance, or augmentation of the maternal milk supply, because many times perceived or actually low milk supply is one of the most common reason given for the discontinuing breastfeeding. For that, we have to give the particularly either synthetic or the herbal galactogogue. Insufficient milk production, often referred to as insufficient milk syndrome, was initially described by the Gessler and the Brismere in the 1980 and was quickly recognized by the WHO as the world's largest threat to the continuation of breastfeeding. There are two types of the galactocoque, herbal galactocoque and synthetic galactocoque. Seeing the particularly particularly in the synthetic galactocoque, we are giving the some drugs which we are providing the drugs. Providing the drugs are has the some side effects particularly. As I said, the drugs such as the domperidone, metoclopramide, and many other synthetic drugs, particularly, they have this and such certain hormones such as oxytocin, growth hormones, and recently we know that government has banned particularly misuse of the oxytocin for the kettles and for the human traffic and all these things. Oxytocin has been due to the misuse in the particularly in the kettles to draw a good quality of the milk, and particularly because it which this synthetic galactocoques which works as a galactocoques, but it has been proven that all these drugs proves untoward effects in the both mother and babies. That's why hence it is can be necessary to look into the safe motherhood, that is the herbal galactocoques. And see Google trend, this is the popularity of such term like increased milk, breast milk worldwide is gradually increased. Timing of commencement of the galactocoques. The means in the last survey, it has been observed that the particularly galactocoques use was reported by 60% of women at the some stages during their lactation. Some women commonly reported using multiple galactocoques with use from the 2 weeks to the 90 weeks or more, and 50% of galactocoques being commenced within the first 4 weeks postpartum, and with 18.75% commence within the first 7 days. Galactocoques appears to be well tolerated except for the pharmaceutical galactocoques, as I told, where the side effects were reported by the approximately in the 50% of women. That's why it is the right time to select the herbal galactocoques, as the topic is given the herbal galactocoques first and the best galactocoque. What are the exigency of the galactocoques? See, physiologically, current trends in the maternal health, as I said, such as the increasing rate of obesity, delayed as the childbearing, and high rates of the cesarean section may be associated with physiological challenges for the lactation that cannot be managed by counseling alone. That's why these physiological challenges in addition to the preterm birth, in the preterm birth, what happens particularly because of the preterm birth, low birth weight baby, lactation fails due to the improper feeding can be managed in the most case of the proper counseling in the mother and the ill baby, particularly at that time the lactation is failure because of that. And inappropriate breastfeeding management, lack of the self-confidence in breastfeeding skill, maternal or infant illness and hospitalization because of the early initialization and the successful lactation is failure and ultimately results into the less failure, lactation failure. Regular mother infant separation like the work or the school, particularly in the working woman. However, for the normal infant too, exclusively breastfeeding has not been possible in certain households as mother is employed or for the cosmetic and social reasons. And particularly in the Western country, for the cosmetic purpose, they have the less custom for the breastfeeding. Similarly, some mothers lack in the milk production for the various reasons that include poor nutrition, hormonal problems, parity, gravid age, and the other associated problem. How galactococcus works, particularly by given for that given the importance role of the prolactin and oxytocin as we already discussed earlier in the regulatory milk secretion and milk ejection. These hormones have become commonly pharmaceutical targets for influencing the breast milk supply. What are the limitations of the galactose? The use of the galactose should be limited to those situations in which reduced milk production from treatable causes has been excluded. Maybe many times the anatomically defect is there, and particularly to surrogate and adoptive mothers who wants to breastfeeding. In those cases, there is the limitation of the galactose. For any medications or other substances to be used as galactose, the side effect on the both as mother and the infants must be fully evaluated. In Ayurveda, medication for the to increase the breast milk are given very irregularly and nicely. Particularly, Acharya Charak has given the Stanya Janan Gan, Virana, Shali, Sustika, Ikshavaluka, Darba, Kusha, Kasha, Gundra, Itkata, Kartuna Mula are the Stanya Jananani Dasemani. See, in the Ayurveda has the unique concept of the galactococ along with the to improve the quality of the breast milk is also very necessary for the healthy and longevity healthy baby and the longevity of the baby and to prevent the particular the diseases due to the breastfeeding is very important. That's why the unique concept of Ayurveda is the Stanya Sodhana. They have given this particular Gana for the to improve the quality of the breast milk from the vitiated milk due to the particular Vata Pitta Kapha Adi dosas. Patha Mahosada Suradaru Mustaka Murva Guruchi Vasaka Phala Kirata Tikta Katu Rohini Sariva iti Dasimani Stanya Sudanani along with the Vacharidadigan is also given by Acharya Susruta and those are not improving the quality as well as the quantity of the breast milk. And some Vajikaran drugs are also given which will treated with the Kshira and given to the mother to improve the breast quality of milk. Those are the particularly Magadhi, Nagara, Pathya with the gluten milk, Satavari with milk. Particularly, we are giving when the either Satavrik Shirpaka or Satavari with milk, and many times we are adding with the add to the Satavrik Shirpaka or Satavari milk with Sharkara. Vidarikanda with milk and sugar. Milk treated with the Vajikaran drugs, as I already said, milk treated with the Pipli Mula and Maricha. Astapasti is also the best choice for the to increase the quality of and quantity of milk. Shirpak of Vatadi Ruksha taken along with the salt, gold, ghee and rice. See, and api suskastanani tata kshiropajananam parama is already rightly said by Acharya Charak, Acharya Kashyapa, and by giving the stanya, we can give alone the single drugs for the as a galactogogue, and in the combination of the drugs as a galactogogue, and we have already treated the patient by giving the particularly Stanya Janana Dasimani, which all the drugs of the Stanya Jananani are Madhura, Tikta Madhura Rasa, Madhura Vipaka, and Shitvirya, and mainly Vata, Pitta Samana, and Kafvardhaka, and which increases the quality of rasadhatu, and stanya is updhatu of rasdhatu. By improving the quality and quantity of rasdhatu, we can achieve our goal, that is the improvement the quality and quantity of the stanya. These are the drugs. We are not going into the details. And galactose used by the tribal of the tribal people of India, particularly among them Satavi is the main drugs which we have found, and along with this Satavari, Nagoda, Nagoda, Guruchi, Eranda, and Mahudo are the mainly used the different part of the India. Some traditional formulations like the asparagus, from the asparagus racemus, dried powder of root of Satavari 2 to 5 grams given to the lactating mother with milk daily, fresh juice of plant, particularly of the dudai, 10 to 15 ml given to lactating mother with the honey, and decoction of fresh leaf and the seeds of oil for the massage of the breast, particularly of the Ricinus communis. Some herbs are proven as a galactogogues and reported scientifically by doing the research, and particularly when we are come across to the particularly we are prescribing the some patent formulation from the particular companies. At that time, the we are giving we have observed that they have the combination of Satavari, Jivanti, Vidari, Satpuspa, Methika, Misreya, Jiraka, Krishna Jiraka, along with Chandrasur, are the common formulation is sold in the market. Satavari is the first and best galactogogue, and we have observed that all the pharmaceutical companies, mainly sold galactogogues, is one and main ingredients is the Satavari. Satavari is having the Madhuras, Guru, Snigdha Guna, which helps to the directly as the Stanya Janana. Satavari as galactogogues by the secretion of milk from the mammary gland is controlled to a great extent by the concentration of prolactin hormones. Particularly, it also works as the phytoestrogen, and phytoestrogen has the role of to control the prolactin. And these are the researches, as I said, is proven Satavari is a galactogogues. And along with the Satavari, the second combination is the Jivanti. Jivan is also as synonyms is Payashvini. It is one of the combination of the best combination of the galactogogue, along with the Vidarikans is the used for the as a galactogogue. Methika is the used particularly as a galactogogue, and particularly in traditionally we have every part of the India, particularly they have we have the custom to prepare the laddu from the methi. Seeds of fenugreek is also lasuna, mrunala, kadamba, and I have gone through the some review works. It shows the mainly more than one research work on was recorded on the asparagus racemose Satavari, and in addition to Satavari, Yavani, fenugreek, garlic, sigru are the some galactose already reported, and they have their value to improve the quality and quantity of the breast milk by improving the work as a galactopoiesis, galactokinesis, and the lactogenesis, and improves the quality and quantity of the breast milk. One more research work in the under trial on the Chandrasur, and it was performed on the premature baby, sorry, infant, mother who delivered the infant less than 32 weeks gestation, and it shows that to improve the lactation, particularly in this mother, up to the 1 month is what found to have the statistically significant improvement of the breast milk. In last, we can conclude that improved maternal education is one of the single most important measures to improve not only the child nutrition and survival, but also the maternal health and household socio-emotional interaction. Inappropriate marketing of the breastfeeding substitutes uh, continues to undermine effort to improve breastfeeding rates, and the COVID-19 crisis it and save the child, save the nations. Thank you for bearing me for half an hour. Thank you, sir. Uh, thank you very much. Hello.
Dr. Munmi Das, am I audible to you?
Yes,
Yes,
sir,
please.
you are audible to me, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, thank you so much, ma'am, for your nice presentation. Hello?
Hello.
Yes, you are clearly audible, Munmi.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am, for a very nice presentation. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. So, dear audience, as we are listening to our experts on the use of herbal galactagogue on the occasion of World Breastfeeding Week, which is being celebrated from the 1st to 7th of August, our next speaker in this series is Dr. Monica Chaudhary. Dr. Chaudhary is an associate professor in Mandsaur Ayurvedic Medical College, and she is also the director of Ayurvedic Homeo Polyclinic in Indore, MP. May I request Dr. Monica Chaudhary to kindly share her presentation and her thoughts to our audience. Dr. Monica Chaudhary, ma'am. Yes, we can see your presentation, ma'am. Please proceed.
Am I audible? Am I audible clearly?
Yes, you're audible. The volume could be a little louder, ma'am.
Good evening to one and all. First of all, I would like to thanks everyone everyone connected to the Zandu and all my respected seniors for giving me this opportunity to present myself as a Ayurveda consultant and about the topic herbal galactograph.
Dr. Monica ma'am, can you be a little bit louder? Your sound is clear, but we can't, means like it could be a little bit louder. So can you please bring the mobile or laptop near to your this one?
Ma'am, I'm not able to change the slides.
The slides are not moving, ma'am. Yes. Dr. Pawan sir, can you kindly see into this? Ma'am is not able to move her slides.
No, she can.
Um,
You can, madam. Yes, go to second slide. I hope it will be.
yes, and the first slide is visible.
From here it is allowed already.
Yes, ma'am, it's moving.
Okay. So here we are with the topic breastfeeding and फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल मैं आप सभी को ये बताना चाहूंगी कि हम ब्रेस्ट फीडिंग वर्ल्ड ब्रेस्ट फीडिंग वीक हम लोग क्यों सेलिब्रेट करते हैं सो मदरहुड इज नॉट easy and the difficulty in breastfeeding makes it a battle but ayurveda make it easy for every woman हमारे आयुर्वेदा में कुछ ऐसे हर्ब्स हैं ऐसे ड्रग्स हैं जो जिनकी वजह से काफ़ी सारे डिसीजेस के ट्रीटमेंट बहुत इजी बहुत ही इजीली और बहुत ही कंफर्टेबली किसी भी फीमेल के लिए पॉसिबल है इसीलिए अ, इसीलिए आगे की स्लाइड में मैं आपको बताना चाहूँगी ब्रेस्ट फीडिंग वर्ल्ड ब्रेस्ट फीडिंग वीक हम इसलिए मनाया जाता है क्योंकि बहुत रिसर्चेस के बाद हमें ये जानने को मिला 2015 और 2016 में हमें ये देखने को मिला कि काफ़ी सारे जो इन्फेंट्स हैं जो चाइल्ड्स हैं उनको काफ़ी सारे डिसीजेस होने लगी इसकी वजह से हमें 2015-2016 में वर्ल्ड ब्रेस्ट फीडिंग वीक सेलिब्रेट होना स्टार्ट हुआ 1 अगस्त से 7 अगस्त तक and everyone knows there is no substitute for mother's milk. Breastfeeding is an infant's privilege and a mother's pleasure. Breast milk alone is the only food and drink an infant needs for the first 6 months of life. ऐसा क्यों कहा जाता है कि ब्रेस्ट फीडिंग तुरंत मदर की डिलीवरी के बाद ब्रेस्ट फीडिंग स्टार्ट करवाना चाहिए ऐसा क्यों कहा जाता है ऐसा इसलिए कहा जाता है क्योंकि जो ब्रेस्ट डिलीवरी होने के बाद का जो फर्स्ट मिल्क होता है वो फर्स्ट मिल्क जो होता है फर्स्ट डे का जो मिल्क होता है उसमें बहुत सारा प्रोटीन बहुत सारा फैट बहुत सारा कार्बोहाइड्रेट एंड बहुत सारे इम्यूनिटीज बढ़ाने वाले बहुत सारे कंपोनेंट्स होते हैं इस वजह से कहा जाता है कि जैसे ही किसी फीमेल की डिलीवरी हुई है उसके बाद हमें उसे फर्स्ट जो बच्चे का फीड होता है वो ब्रेस्ट फीड ही होना चाहिए फर्स्ट डे अब सवाल सब लोगों के मन में ये आता है कि यार अगर हम किसी मदर को ब्रेस्ट फीड करवा रहे हैं लेकिन उसको बहुत ज़्यादा क्वांटिटी में मिल्क नहीं आ रहा है तो बहुत ज़्यादा क्वांटिटी वाला मिल्क लेने की हमें ज़रूरत नहीं है हमें बहुत ज़्यादा क्वांटिटी के मिल्क की नहीं क्योंकि बच्चे का उस दिन का फर्स्ट डे का रिक्वायरमेंट ही सिर्फ 5 to 7 ml होता है तो 5 to 7 ml
Dr. Monica, madam, sorry to interrupt you a bit. So I'll request you to please speak a little louder, or maybe to have your microphone on it so that it will be a bit louder. Your voice is crystal clear, but frequency is not that much, so there seems to be some difficulty in hearing.
Okay, okay.
It's a request, please.
तो हम लोग बात कर रहे हैं आज ब्रेस्ट फीडिंग की। तो ब्रेस्ट फीडिंग से मदर को क्या फायदा है एंड ब्रेस्ट फीडिंग से चाइल्ड को क्या फायदा है। आई होप आई एम ऑडिबल टू एवरीवन।
Ma'am, you are fairly audible. Yes, ma'am. Please continue.
Please unmute yourself.
Dr. Monica, ma'am, kindly unmute yourself.
Yes, I am
We can't
audible
hear-
now.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello, I am audible.
Yes, 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 you are audible.
Okay. Sorry for the interruption. So we were talking about the advantages to the child and advantages to the mother. So what are the advantages to the child that we are celebrating about the breastfeeding, and why we are giving so much of awareness to the mothers that they should give her first her breast milk to the child. So there are some reasons. For the mother, there are the benefits like this is for her, she will not suffer from the ovarian cancer and from the breast cancer in future. And from the child aspect, if we see, there are so many antiviral factors in our milk, so that we are preferring the breastfeeding for the child. Next, I would like to explain about introduction. As already ma'am explained about that how why we are celebrating breastfeeding week from 1st to 7th August. As World Alliance for the Breastfeeding Action is a global network of individuals and organizations dedicated to the protection, promotion and support of breastfeeding worldwide. Annually, World Alliance for Breastfeeding Action and organizes the World Breastfeeding Week between August 1st and 7th. Since 2016, we have aligned our WBW campaign to United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. World Breastfeeding Week slogan is Empower Parents and Enable Breastfeeding. So this is the worldwide theme. This is the slogan that empower parents. हमें मदर एंड फादर दोनों को बहुत एम्पावर करना है, एंड ब्रेस्ट फीडिंग के लिए उन्हें मोर एंड मोर उन्हें अवेयर करना है। इसलिए क्योंकि बच्चे को कोई भी उसकी वजह से कोई भी बीमारी नहीं होगी। एज प्रीवियसली व्हेन जब 1 से 7 अगस्त के पहले 1 से 7 अगस्त तक ये डिसाइड हुआ कि वर्ल्ड ब्रेस्ट फीडिंग वीक सेलिब्रेट होगा, उसके बाद ही एक रूल और आया कि वी हैव इनएक्टिंग पेड मैटरनिटी लीव फॉर अ मिनिमम ऑफ 18 वीक्स एंड paid paternity leave to encourage shared responsibility of a caring for their children on an equal basis. बहुत सारी मदर्स जो लोग वर्किंग होते हैं, वो लोग काफ़ी टाइम तक अपने बेबी को की केयर अच्छे से नहीं कर पाते हैं। इसीलिए इसके बाद से ये रूल फॉलो किया गया कि उनको 18 वीक्स तक पेड लीव्स दी जाएंगी, जिसकी वजह से वो अपने बच्चे की केयर बहुत अच्छे से कर पाएँ। लेकिन 18 वीक्स तक जब मदर अपनी बच्चे की केयर करें, तो उसके बाद फिर पैटर्निटी लीव्स का भी ट्रेंड स्टार्ट हुआ, जब जहाँ की फादर्स को भी लीव दी जाती है अपने बच्चे की केयर करने के लिए, ताकि एक चाइल्ड की बहुत अच्छे से केयर हो पाए। सो हम लोग वर्ल्ड ब्रेस्ट फीडिंग वीक हम लोग सेलिब्रेट कर रहे हैं, तो उस चीज़ का ऑब्जेक्टिव क्या है, हमें ऐसा क्यों, ये सब चीज़ें हमें क्यों फॉलो करनी पड़ी, हमें ऐसा क्यों करना, हम लोग ये सब चीज़ें क्यों कर रहे हैं? To create awareness among the parents about breastfeeding, encourage parents to adopt a breastfeeding, creating awareness about the importance of initiation and exclusive breastfeeding and adequate and appropriate complementary feeding, providing advocacy material about the importance of breastfeeding. Why breastfeeding is important? It promotes better health for mothers and children alike. It prevents infections like diarrhea and acute respiratory infection in early infancy and thus reduce infant mortality. It decreases the risk of mothers developing breast cancer, ovarian cancer, type 2 diabetes, and heart diseases. As we see in our clinical practices, many of the patients came and they complained that हमारे बच्चे को आज बहुत ज़्यादा मोशंस हो रहे हैं, हमारे बच्चा आज पहले के कंपैरिजन में अभी बहुत ज़्यादा मोशन कर रहा है। कई बार होता है कि बहुत सारे फीमेल्स जो होते हैं वो 2 to 3 मंथ ब्रेस्ट फीडिंग करवाते हैं और उसके बाद उसे स्किप कर देते हैं। 2 to 3 मंथ के बाद स्किप करने के बाद जब वो लोग फॉर्मूला मिल्क या कोई और दूसरा मिल्क अगर स्टार्ट करते हैं, उसके बाद बच्चों की कंप्लेंट्स होती हैं कि उन्हें डायरिया हो जाता है। दैट विल बी द रीज़न, क्योंकि वो बहुत ज़्यादा इजीली डाइजेस्टेबल नहीं होता है। इस वजह से ही बच्चों की बहुत सारे कंप्लेंट्स और पेरेंट्स के कंप्लेंट्स होते हैं। इट डिक्रीजेज द रिस्क ऑफ मदर डेवलपिंग ब्रेस्ट कैंसर, ओवेरियन कैंसर, टाइप 2 diabetes and heart diseases. It protects infant from obesity, related illnesses, diabetes, and increases the IQ. अगर आप देखें कि जिन बच्चों को अपने मदर का मिल्क अगर फर्स्ट मंथ से ही, फर्स्ट डे से ही अगर नहीं मिल पाता है, तो उन्हें बहुत सारी बीमारियां होने का डर होता है। Now we are talking about the postures. करेक्ट ब्रेस्ट फीडिंग के लिए postures क्या है? Correct postures, once you are going well with the breastfeeding, you can try different breastfeeding positions. This is the classic front hold or a cradle positions, often used with the mother-led attachment. The image is showing you the cradle position. The underarm position or a football hold, tuck your baby close to your body. You can feed twins together in this position. It can also help you if you have a sore nipples. So there will be a chances, if you are not feeding your child within a correct posture, there will be a chance of a sore nipple or a cracked nipple complaints. Many of the patient come after the delivery that I have a complaint of cracked nipple or a sore nipple, just because they have not feed their baby in a correct position. They are suffering this problems. Next position is the lying down position is a good for night feed and afternoon rest. Be careful you don't go to sleep with baby in this position. After feeding, put your baby into their own bed on their back to sleep. So coming to the Ayurveda and breast milk, that is stanya. In Ayurveda, we called it breast milk as a stanya. According to Sushruta, Bhaumishra and Yog Ratnakar, after digestion of the food, the rasa is formed, and with the action of Vyan Vayu, rasa circulating through the entire body. And in the breast, it can help to produce a breast milk. Now, signs of healthy milk. सुश्रुत शारीर स्थान में हमारे सुश्रुत शारीर स्थान में सुश्रुत ने यह एक्सप्लेन किया है कि एक शुद्ध स्तन्य होता है, उसका उसके क्या क्या साइंस होते हैं, उसके क्या क्या लक्षण होते हैं। तो एक शुद्ध जो स्तन्य होता है, उसके ये लक्षण होते हैं कि जो दूध पानी में डालते ही उसमें पूर्णतः घुल मिल जाए, उसे हम शुद्ध स्तन्य कहते हैं। देन उन्होंने ये भी बताया है कि ऐसे दूध को पीने से ऐसा बालक जो कि ऐसे दूध को जो बच्चा उसको पीता है उसे आरोग्य की प्राप्ति होती है। कमिंग टू द पॉइंट, हर्बल गैलेक्टोगोग। Many of my patients are, I hope, watching my video. That's why I will go through the some small hubs, जो कुछ selected hubs को ही मैंने describe किया है. So first of all, I am going to tell विदारी कंद, जो कि मधुर, शीतल है, वाजीकरण द्रव्य है, और इसके कंद और पुष्प को एज अ ड्रग यूज किया जाता है. सो नेक्स्ट माय ड्रग इज फेनल सीड्स. फेनल सीड्स जिसको हम सौंफ भी कहते हैं, जनरली ये सभी के घर में पाई जाती है. एज मैं इसलिए ये सारी मैंने कुछ ऐसे ड्रग्स को आज सिलेक्ट किया है जो कि मेरे पेशेंट्स अगर देखेंगे तो उन्हें खुद ही अपने खुद घर में भी ये सब चीज़ें मिल जाएंगी. एंड इन अ इजी वे, इफ आई कैन से, दीज आर द होम गैलेक्टोगो. So, fennel seeds are great for increasing the milk supply in nursing mothers. It has a phytoestrogens similar to estrogens, which is hormone that also help in producing more milk. How to use? You can use fennel seeds to make a tea by infusing them in a hot water for a few minutes. You can add honey for sweetness. You may take this tea a couple of times a day. If you are not very enthusiastic about tea, you may chew a spoonful of add roasted seeds a few times. So next drug is fenugreek seeds, that is methi dana. Fenugreek seeds are one of the best herb for breastfeeding mothers to increase milk production. It also contains diosgenin and phytoestrogen. These seeds are also loaded with the galactogog, which makes them great for the mothers who wish to enhance their breast milk supply. How to use? You may take a teaspoonful of fenugreek seeds and boil them in a water. Strain the seeds. You may add a teaspoonful of honey and a pinch of turmeric to this to enhance the taste. Drink the tea at least 2 to 3 times a day. Mix fenugreek sprouts with salad or veggie as well. It will definitely help to increase your milk. Cinnamon is a fragrant herb that enriches. Cinnamon एक मसाला है, दालचीनी, जो कि अभी देखा जाए तो हमने कोविड टाइम में बहुत काढ़े में और सभी में काफ़ी हमने इसका यूज़ किया. Cinnamon is a fragrant herb that enriches the flavors of many dishes. However, for a long time, many breastfeeding mothers who suffer from insufficient milk supply have been using these herbs to increase their milk flow. It is also said to enhance the flavor of breast milk. How to use? Lactating mothers may consume it by mixing a pinch of cinnamon powder in warm water, half a teaspoon of honey, or by adding it to milk. You may take cinnamon for a month or two to see the difference in your breast milk supply. Now coming to the next, that is cumin seeds, jeera. Cumin seeds are widely used in Indian cooking, and these fragrant seeds are also considered an effectively remedy for curing low breast milk supply in nursing mothers. These seeds are also loaded with iron, which is helpful in giving the much needed energy to a nursing mother. How to use? You may mix a teaspoonful of cumin seeds with sugar and have this with warm milk before going to bed at night. Season dal, vegetable salads or curries with roasted cumin seeds powder every day. Now coming to the next and a queen of drug, that is Shatavari. Coined as a powerful galactagogue, Shatavari, also known as the queen of herbs, hold high significance for a lactating woman to boost the secretion of milk from the mammary glands. On daily consumption, these herbs or any of its formulation help increase the production of prolactin and corticosteroids, which help produce breast milk, which in turn improves the lactation and the quality of breast milk. This is extremely beneficial towards the young ones since breast milk is ideal for their nourishment and help to strengthen their immune system. Consume 1 tablespoon of shatavari powder infused in milk at night to boost lactation. So as we are here just because of our company Jandu. So I am discussing about the Shatavrix powder also. So this is the India's #1 brand, which is very helpful to for the mothers to improve their breast milk. And the qualities of Shatavrix are it improves the inadequate lactation. It is an effective galactogogue which stimulates the natural process of lactation, allows smooth flow of milk and promotes breastfeeding. Help boost prolactin levels as it exerts antioxytocic effects due to release of phytoestrogens. According to the Charak and Vagbhat, mention it as an adaptogenic and rejuvenative as it contains the Shatavari. So Charak and Vagbhat explains about the Shatavari that it has anabolic properties and is used as a general tonic. Asparagus racemus thus fulfills the needs in motherhood from start to finish. About the Shatavrix, I just want to share my some points of my patients. Like once upon a time, एक patient मेरे पास जो आए थे, उन्होंने अपना जो प्रेगनेंसी का जो ट्रीटमेंट था उन्होंने आईवीएफ के थ्रू करवाया था। तो आईवीएफ के प्रोसीजर्स जो होते हैं उसमें आर्टिफिशियली हॉर्मोन्स को इंजेक्ट किया जाता है और उसके बाद प्रेगनेंसी हो भी जाती है। जैसे जो मेरे पेशेंट्स आए थे उनकी जो प्रेगनेंसी थी वो आईवीएफ प्रेगनेंसी थी। उसके बाद डिलीवरी होने के बाद कई बार आपने देखा होगा कि जो आईवीएफ प्रेगनेंसीज होती हैं उसके बाद बहुत सारे पेशेंट्स जो हैं वो अपने बच्चों को ब्रेस्ट फीड नहीं करवा पाते हैं। वो इसलिए नहीं करवा पाते हैं क्योंकि उनका सब कुछ आर्टिफिशियली हार्मोन जो है वो इंजेक्ट करवाने के बाद हार्मोन्स बिल्टअप किए जाते हैं और उसके बाद जो है वो प्रॉपरली बहुत अच्छे से ब्रेस्ट फीड नहीं करवा पाते हैं। देन मैंने उनको शतावरिक्स जो है वो सजेस्ट किया and they took Shatavrix for the almost 15 to 20 days, and after 15 to 20 days they came to me and they were very happy because जहाँ जब वो लोग अपना प्रोसीजर करवाने के लिए गए थे तो वहाँ पे उनकी मुलाकात काफ़ी सारे पेशेंट्स के साथ हुई थी और उनके साथ उनकी बात होने के बाद उन्हें लग रहा था कि शायद वो भी अपने बच्चे को अपना दूध नहीं पिला पाएंगे, क्योंकि वो लोग बहुत सालों से उस चीज़ का इंतज़ार कर रहे थे कि उनके घर में कब एक बच्चा आएगा। और जब बच्चा आया उसके बाद भी वो उसको बहुत ज़्यादा एक होता है कि जब आप अपने बच्चे को दूध पिलाते हैं तो एक अलग सी बॉन्डिंग हो जाती है, एक अलग वो बॉन्ड जो है वो बच्चे और माँ के बीच में बनता है। तो वो बॉन्डिंग जब 15 टू 20 डेज के बाद जब वो शतावरिक्स लेने के बाद जब वो मेरे पास आए तो दे वर वेरी हैप्पी। एंड ऑन बिहाफ ऑफ दैट पेशेंट मैं आज झंडू कंपनी को बहुत बहुत थैंक यू बोलती हूँ कि ऐसे पेशेंट्स जो लोग वाकई में चाहते हैं कि वो अपने बच्चे को केयर करें, वो अपने बच्चे के लिए कुछ बहुत अच्छा उसको अच्छे से दूध पिला के उसकी इम्यूनिटी और सब चीज़ों का शुरू से ध्यान रखने की कोशिश करते हैं, उनके लिए ये एक बहुत ही बड़ी मेडिसिन है, बहुत ही अच्छा, इसका बहुत ही अच्छे रिजल्ट्स हैं। इसी के साथ मैं अपना लेक्चर यहीं ख़त्म करती हूँ। थैंक यू सो मच सभी को जिन्होंने मेरे लेक्चर को सुना। थैंक यू सो मच।
Excellent, madam. Excellent. Very nicely and briefly you have explained every concept regarding lactation and galactogogue. Excellent. Dr. Munmi
Thank you.
Das.
Ji sir, Thank you, Dr. Monica Chaudhary. You
Thank you.
beautifully presented the history behind the World Breastfeeding Week and the importance of herbal galactogogues and highlighted some of the herbal galactogogues. Thank you, ma'am. Now, it was very informative listening to our speakers. Now, before any questions from the audience, may I request Professor Madan Tengavelu to kindly share his observations, his viewpoints on this topic. May I request Professor Madan Tengavelu, sir?
Namaskar. Namaskar, Dr. Das. Namaskar, Pawanji. Namaskar, Vishnuji.
Namaste.
Namaste ji. I hope you can hear me clearly. Thank you so much to both. Thank you to both the speakers for this wonderful presentation on this very special day. And what came through were two important points. Number one is the general knowledge about this whole process. I think that ye jo purani wali information, people don't know about it. The only mechanism, my understanding, is that unless their grandmothers and their mothers have done something, then the mother will not know. And there is a big gap in this between traditional knowledge that is existing versus knowledge for new mothers. And somehow that link must be established. In one of our earlier presentations, Dr. Srivatsji mentioned that every Ayurveda college, every Ayurveda Kumar Bharati department has an opportunity to take this role of a consultancy kind of role. And I think that is something we need to think again, where there are hundreds of Ayurveda institutions now, and how they can become providers of this basic information. So that is number one, first point. Second point I want to make is also related to how to engage, how to communicate with future mothers. So I don't know how we will do that. That is a collective thought that we must all come together to think about it. How to popularize this procedure, and what are the herbs? So Shatavarix is a very important one, 20% Shatavari powder. What else can we offer to people? You know, there is a huge market there if we are talking about the market, and also the benefits for the child. So if a mother is feeding, then the child and the mother both have benefits. How to bring that as a strong message for people within our communities? What scale do we do this? There are many recommendations from the central government about these things, but somewhere there is a gap. And in one suggestion, Pawanji and Vishnuji, in one suggestion, what we are making now, what we are thinking is at the block level, district level, we have about 700 districts. Further down, before the village level is a block level. There are about 7,000 blocks in the village, in our country, 7,000 blocks. And I feel we must make a presence at those 7,000 blocks. And we must have something like what we are recommending now, what we have recommended to the government is that we must make Ayush Vigyan Kendra at the block level. So 7,000 blocks where we put these messages through. So that is in the context of public knowledge. You know, mothers need to know about it. If it is part of the tradition and the family, then they know about it. But there are a lot of mothers who don't know about it. So we must find a mechanism to go to that level. The other point I want to make is that in many parts of the world, all the way, in every continent, there are people there. So Monica ji and all of us, we must see how to understand what is happening in other countries. And if I look at Italy, I can see galactogogues. 20 odd plants, traditional plants, are already described as galactogogues. If I go to Africa, to Ghana, I see galactogogues are described there already. And every part of the world, we will see Eastern Europe has galactogogues that are in the part of the traditional strategy. I think we must see how to connect with those groups. And maybe the independent research ethics group can make that connection. We can all come together and we can help make that connection with different countries. It doesn't have to go through the government. It can be our own initiative. So now Pawanji has put together this wonderful event. We will take that initiative from our level to all those countries, and including Canada. there is the International Breastfeeding Society in Canada, for instance. They don't know about they don't know, we can't even expect them to know about our procedures, our samhitas, what is described in the samhitas. So together with important locations like Jamnagar or places which have an interest in this area, we form an informal group and we see how to promote this. And Pavanji, also from the independent ethics group, we must register where we can as a trial, simple trial, saying whatever is a simple trial, the simplest trial, mother's response to this thing. We don't need any science. We just need to say we are doing a trial to document the mother's response to use of a galactagogue. Simple. And that is in a clinical registry somewhere. It could be as little as 2 questions in there. 2 questions. आपने जो बताया, Shilpa ji mentioned about the position for feeding. Make that a part of our trial. And some understanding, something very simple. It doesn't have to be too complicated, but we want to put this as a global trial, international. So these are my recommendations. I feel it is a very, very valuable thing. And especially if we go into what Shilpa ji said, if we go into the text, if we go into Samhitas, you find so many detailed descriptions. We are not exposing anybody because that is for the specialist area, for learned people like you who can read Sanskrit and who can comment, who can read the tikas and the commentaries and who can make. That is not, we don't expect somebody sitting in Ukraine or in Belarus or in Hungary to understand that. But we have a knowledge, we have that knowledge and we must bring people into that. And I feel these are the things we can do easily. And I thank Pavanji, I thank Muma Das, and I thank the speakers for making such wonderful presentations today and for taking us into the depth of these things. Shatavari is a very important intervention. And if as simple as 20 grams or whatever, 2 teaspoons of granulated Shatavari can make a difference to the health of the mother and the health of the child, then we show that this is the way we want to go. So thank you, Pavanji. Thank you, Bishnuji. Thank you so much for bringing all this wonderful information to this. I will be discussing again with Pavanji, Bishnuji about the next stages, next steps we can do on this thing. So thank you. Namaskar. Thank you.
Sir, thank you so much, Professor Madan Thengovelu, sir. Thank you for sharing your viewpoint and your recommendations. Thank you, sir. Next, I invite the audiences for any questions they might be having for our speakers. You can unmute yourself one by one and ask your question to the respective speakers. Any questions from the audiences?
Mona, I am putting some information here on, for those who want to, just to support my comment, I put some information here.
Sure, sir. Kindly go ahead, sir.
So, how to make the dialogue happen between different countries? I think we are fortunate we have leadership in this area. We have textbooks which talk about this, and already products are there which are being used, which are benefiting people. So for us, this is not new knowledge. It is thousands of years old. And I think we should share this with as many people as possible.
Thank you very much, Professor Madan Thengovelu ji. Thank you for your blessings and guidance in need forever.
As Pavanji is a student of Jamnagar, Pavanji, we put all the responsibility on you now to make this connection happen, because I'm told you are retiring soon, but I think you have more work coming after your retirement. Your real life will begin after your retirement. Hari Om.
with regards
Dr.
to question
Arjun Baghel, I hope he is from Jamnagar.
Arjun
Dr.
ji,
Arjun Baghel.
Arjun ji, namaskar.
अर्जुन बघेल जी, आप तक मेरी आवाज पहुंच रही है?
I want Pavanji, if I'm permitted, Dr. Das, Pavanji, Vishnuji, if I'm permitted, 1 or 2 questions.
Yes, sir.
And if
Go ahead, sir.
Professor Donga ji is here with us, namaskar ji. Shilpa ji, namaskar.
Dr.
Namaskar, sir.
Yes,
Shilpa ji, namaskar. Thank you so much. You have given us so much information. एक सवाल है जी आपसे
जी सर।
कि जब आप जामनगर की वो सिचुएशन देखो थी, how much interaction do you have with future mothers? मतलब क्या कुछ हो सकता है कि जामनगर से अगर गुजरात की गांव की तरफ देखो तो कुछ हो सकती है कि नहीं? अगर हो सकता है तो इसके लिए क्या कुछ चाहिए जी? आपके थोड़ा सा वो आपके शायद टीम की बढ़ाई करना होगा. We have to strengthen your team or something. Do you
Yeah.
have some suggestions?
सर एक्चुअली जामनगर में हम लोग यहाँ रहते हैं तो लोकालिटी में सब रूरल प्रैक्टिसेस में तो अभी भी ब्रेस्ट फीडिंग को इतना ही इम्पोर्टेंस देते हैं, लेकिन फ्यूचर जनरेशन के लिए हम बोल सकते हैं कि आजकल की जो लड़कियां हम देखते हैं कि न्यू मदर है, तो वो लोग के जो हमारी आयुर्वेद में सूतिका परिचर्या है उसको बिल्कुल भी फॉलो नहीं करते। वेरी नेक्स्ट डे दे आर डिमांडिंग द पिज्जा एंड ऑल दिस fast food and all these things. I have seen so many girls and they are demanding and they don't have any idea about this, what happens to the future child. And many of them, they are not feeding even though in the particularly rural
हाँ जी, ये
एरिया,
गलती.
तो उसके लिए हम लोग सर उसको अवेयरनेस करके
हाँ जी,
बता सकते हैं कि क्या उसका ब्रेस्ट फीडिंग का क्या इम्पोर्टेंस है, जो आहार वो खाती है उसका क्या इम्पोर्टेंस है, कि ब्रेस्ट फीडिंग उससे ही मतलब पूरा जो उसको पोषण मिलता है या उसकी जो लाइफ है पूरी वो ब्रेस्ट फीडिंग पे ही निर्भर है, तो उसको कैसे उसको सब सूतिका परिचर्या का पालन करते हुए ये प्रॉब्लम आए ही नहीं कि उसको ब्रेस्ट फीडिंग का जो एडुकेसी नहीं रहे। और हमारे जो ट्रेडिशनल मैम सर बोलते हैं तो उसमें सब कुछ यहाँ काटलू फेमस है, तो हर एक जो रेसिपी रहती है उसमें या तो सूंठ का प्रयोग करते हैं या काटलू का प्रयोग करते हैं और नारिकेल। मैंने मतलब मेरा बहुत सारा प्रेजेंटेशन छूट भी गया कि मैंने आगे ज्यादा फोकस कर दिया, तो पीछे का जो मेन पार्ट है कि नारिकेल का प्रयोग है वो हर एक चीज में मतलब हर रोज डेली रूटीन में करते हैं, गोंद का प्रयोग करते हैं, तो उससे माँ भी स्वस्थ रहती है और बच्चे के लिए भी अच्छा स्वास्थ्य रहता है। तो ऐसी चीजों को जो छूटती जा रही है सर उसको हम प्रमोट कर सकते हैं कि प्रिवेंटिव एस्पेक्ट, प्रोमोटिव एंड प्रोपोगेशन के लिए भी हम आगे आ सकते हैं उसके लिए।
इसकी शुरुआत कहाँ होनी है जी? स्कूल लेवल पे चलें या कहीं कॉलेज लेवल पे जानी है या स्कूल पे जानी है? कहाँ से शुरू हो?
कॉलेज लेवल से शुरू करें तो ज्यादा अच्छा है, क्योंकि स्कूल गोइंग जो गर्ल्स है वो इतना सिंसियर नहीं होती है इस बारे में, तो कॉलेज से हम शुरू कर सकते हैं। और जो न्यू मैरिड कपल है
हाँ
तो
जी,
हम सोसाइटी बेस पे भी जा सकते हैं सर, कम्युनिटी बेस पे भी, जहाँ समाज है एक निर्माण होता है तो समाज में भी गैदरिंग करके पर्टिकुलर कम्युनिटी को, जहाँ बहुत सारी कम्युनिटी को मैंने बताया कि उसको कस्टम ही नहीं है जो ब्रेस्ट फीडिंग की, यहाँ तो इतना नहीं है लेकिन बहुत सारे पार्ट में ऐसा है कि वो कस्टम नहीं है, तो कस्टम भी हम डेवलप कर सकते हैं और अवेयर भी कर सकते हैं। तो जो कॉलेज गोइंग गर्ल और न्यूली मैरिड है या तो जो मैरिज होने वाली है ऐसी कम्युनिटी मतलब लेडीज है उसको हम अवेयर कर सकते हैं सर। और इसके साथ हम लोग सर फर्टिलिटी का, जैसे अभी गर्भ संस्कार गर्भाधान विधि है वो भी हम ऐसे ही
इसके
प्रोपोगेट
साथ
हाँ कर रहे हैं सर, हाँ प्रमोशन
शिल,
कर रहे हैं।
और मोनिका जी, अगर इंदौर की तरफ जाओ तो इसकी कुछ और है आपके मन में, कुछ और करने के? मोनिका जी,
Yes, sir.
दिस इज शायद मोनिका जी
Hello.
इज नॉट विद।
Yes, sir.
मोनिका जी नमस्कार।
जी,
हम
नमस्कार
पूछ-
सर।
वो अगर इंदौर की तरफ यही सवाल लेके आए कि कहाँ शुरू करनी है ये।
सर मुझे लगता है कि सबसे पहले हमें शुरुआत जो है वो जैसे हमारे आयुर्वेद में एक बताया गया है कि सूतिका परिचर्या में हमने देखा कि सुश्रुत ने बताया है कि हमें आश्वासन एक जो टर्म है आश्वासन, आहार विहार एंड आश्वासन, तो आश्वासन एक चीज है जो बहुत हेल्प करेगी। वो इसलिए क्योंकि आजकल हम देखते हैं कि अधिकतर जो लोग हैं वो लोग बहुत ज्यादा डिप्रेशन और इन सब चीजों में रहते हैं। तो जो साइकोसोमेटिक जो चीजें होती हैं साइकोलॉजिकली हम पेशेंट्स को हमें अवेयर और करना पड़ेगा, क्योंकि बहुत सारा हमने अधिकतर देखा है कि बहुत सारे लोग जो हैं वो बहुत सारी फीमेल्स आजकल वर्किंग होने की वजह से फिर
बिल्कुल
प्रेगनेंसी और प्रेगनेंसी के बाद चीज़ों को बहुत ज़्यादा साइकोलॉजिकली वो लोग उस चीज़ को बहुत वैसे वो करती हैं कि अब मैं कैसे आगे सब चीज़ों को
बिल्कुल
करूँगी,
जी,
मैं
बिल्कुल
कैसे
बोलो।
बेबी की केयर करूँगी, मैं कैसे आगे सब चीज़ों को फॉलो कर पाऊँगी या नहीं कर पाऊँगी। तो हमें साइकोलॉजिकल एक अवेयरनेस लाने की अभी और ज़रूरत है।
बहुत बढ़िया। आई एम सो हैप्पी आई आस्क्ड दिस क्वेश्चन बिकॉज ये जो these are important things that we don't talk about. आपने जो बताया कि लड़कियां they are working and they get 6 months maternity leave, फिर उसके बाद पूरा प्रेशर कि काम भी करना कि बच्चे की देखभाल भी होनी है उसमें,
यस
that becomes very difficult. So इसी so very very happy that आपने जो बताया very important point. अब what to do, this is an important question. This is it is still unanswered. इसके मतलब हर एक सोसाइटी के अंदर जहां भी जाओ, यहाँ भी यूरोप में भी यही हाल है कि 6 महीने मैटरनिटी लीव, उसके बाद पूरा प्रेशर। यहाँ रोज का बच्चे की नर्सरी के लिए रोज का 60 पाउंड्स, 6,000 रुपए रोज का। इसका मतलब एक 1% फुल सैलरी गोes फॉर चाइल्ड केयर। अब देखो प्रेशर कितना था। इसका मतलब 5 दिन में 300 पाउंड, इसका मतलब 30,000 रुपीस, 30,000 रुपए नर्सरी, बच्चे के नर्सरी के लिए। ये देखो प्रेशर कितना आता है फैमिली के ऊपर, एंड दैट विल अपसेट पूरा सिस्टम।
साइकोलॉजिकली प्रिपेयर करना बहुत ज़रूरी है सर आज।
बिल्कुल जी। Thank you so much for sharing this thing. This is important. I don't know. I leave it as an open question. Matlab, it is, we don't have a, iske liye we have to think more. There must be a national plan. There must be thoda or, you know, because things are changing. In the old days, there was a different approach. Aajkal everybody is going to work. So it is a difficult problem. कोई यहाँ पे इतनी प्रेशर आती है जी कि if the mother is working 10 kilometers away from the nursery, she is anxious. 4 बजे आते ही she is getting anxious कि ट्रैफिक क्या है, ट्रैफिक की, and all those things we have to think about. So I leave it there. Thank you so much. I'm happy that we have connected from Indore, and thanks to Pavanji for bringing you together. We will be in touch. Pavanji, I would like your comments also, because at the heart of this, पिछले बार we had one program where we said the 9 months to save the nation. That is the 9 months to save the nation. Ab aage, this is the other thing also to save the nation. So Pavanji, you are in a very important position to bring all these ideas together, to take it to policy making, or to take it to traditional systems. And
I
we,
hope this week, this is the starting of week, sir, why today?
yes.
So today is breastfeeding week started. I hope in our Ayurvedic colleges, our 2 lecturers are there from Ayurvedic colleges, experts. So they can start 1 week activity continuously, just like Vishwa Ayurved Parishad has also started in Jaipur, or either or All India Institute of Ayurvedic Sciences. One competition, essay competition, rural camping, rural communication, literature in local languages to make a wider reach to the society. This is my suggestion, and I hope with your guidance we will be able to support government in various manners. Thank you, sir.
How to एक point और Pavanji ki how to connect with our modern medical colleges also, you know. And sometimes I feel वहाँ भी there are many gaps there, you know. We are not connecting. Ayurved
मैं तो
वाले
ये इंफॉर्मेशन दे दूं सर, जस्ट फॉर इंफॉर्मेशन, मेरे मेडिको मार्केटिंग एग्जीक्यूटिव भी यहाँ है कि हमारे रिप्रेजेंटेटिव शतावरेक्स लेके एलोपैथिक गायनेकोलॉजिस्ट उनको प्रिस्क्राइब करते हैं, ऑब्स्टेट्रिशियन और गायनेकोलॉजिस्ट, वो लोग उनको प्रिस्क्राइब करते हैं। शतावरेक्स हुआ या ये रूमेटिज्म के लिए हुआ, ये चीजें मॉडर्न डॉक्टर्स प्रिस्क्राइब करते हैं। क्यों? क्योंकि इसका सेफेस्ट कोई अल्टरनेटिव मॉडर्न में नहीं है।
बढ़िया
न तो हार्मोन रिप्लेसमेंट थेरेपी का है और न इसका है। तो हमारे आयुर्वेद में इन दोनों चीजों का जवाब है। झंडू की शतावरेक्स के लिए आदमी वहां जाता है, वो लोग बरसों से लिख रहे हैं। मतलब हमारे 2007 के लेने से 50 साल से जब से एथिकल डिवीजन शुरू हुआ है, वो उसी हिसाब से एलोपैथिक डॉक्टरों को कवर करते हैं। दे आर ब्लेसिंग अस, नो डाउट दे आर आल्सो ब्लेसिंग अस, because they don't have any safest alternative of this. Right, sir. You are very right. So now I would like to request Dr. Vishnu Prasad Sharma ji for his valuable concluding remarks of the session. Thank you, Professor Madan Thangvelu ji, for your blessings. Thank you, speakers. Excellent. Kindly share your presentation for record. Thank you. Excellent presentations. On 7th, just to remind you, on 2nd we are having scope in New Zealand. On 5th we are having scope in Australia. Please attend. And on 6th we are having scope in Canada. On 7th we are having unique webinar of natural cloths with herbal touch. Experts from cloth fiber development and natural dye development will explain how the technology has developed with natural cloths, Ayurvedic cloths, herbal cloths, and herbal dyes. That is very unique subject. So I am inviting you for all the seminars, all the webinars. So, sir, please.
Okay, thank you. Namaskar. Respected Professor Madan Thangvelu, respected Dr. Pawan Kumar Sharma ji, dear distinguished speaker and learned audience. It was a pleasure listening to such an insightful talk on first and best herbal galactose. Therefore, today's talk on first and best herbal galactose was significant in several ways. The most important being that through this meet, we got a glimpse into the vast potential of traditional medicine in offering cure to the ills mankind. First of all, I offer my sincere thanks to Dr. Shilpa Kumari Tonga for her excellent presentation. She gives breast feeding is essential. She said, nectar fit for babies. Breast milk is ideal for infant. Again, she told that alternative baby food marketing has increased in India more than 15%. Nicely, she described why breastfeeding is needed. Again, benefits of the breastfeeding. Nicely explained Stanoutkoti, maintenance of lactation. Again, some of the herbs which is used to increase the galactose breast milk. Again, she said that consumption of vegetables, good sleeps, avoid sorrow, grief, anger, this lactation, murder, and more nicely describe the medicine which is mentioned in our Ayurvedic classics, which increase the breast milk. Thank you, Madam Dr. Shilpa Kumari Bidanga, for your excellent presentation. Thank you. Next, I would like to offer my sincere thanks to Dr. Monica Chaudhary for her wonderful presentation. She nicely described the breastfeeding importance. Breastfeeding alone is the only food and drinks for infant, meals for first 6 months. Breastfeeding is an infant privilege and mother pleasure. Nicely describe how to breastfeed in correct position. Nicely described sign of healthy milk, and she described few herbs which increase the secretion of the breast milk. So I offer my sincere thanks to Dr. Monica Chaudhary for excellent presentation. Next, I would like to offer my thanks to Dr. Munmi Das for moderating today's webinar. And thank you to all. Namaskar. Namaskar.
Thank you, sir.
धन्यवाद सभी को, धन्यवाद। फिर जुड़ने की आशा के साथ आज की विदा ले रहा हूं, लेकिन जुड़ते रहिएगा। जब भी समय मिले, आपके पसंद का टॉपिक हो, और कम से कम इस मैसेज को जितना ज्यादा हो सके आप स्प्रेड कीजिए, क्योंकि ये तो बिना फीस का कोई एक ज्ञान गंगा है। किसी न किसी के इंटरेस्ट की तो बात हम लोग रोज कर रहे हैं। आज कुछ नया सब्जेक्ट, कल कुछ नया सब्जेक्ट। बहुत सारी वेबिनार्स डिसीजेज और ट्रीटमेंट पे हुई थी, तो लोग उससे बोर हो चुके थे। तो ये नयापन लाने के लिए हम लोगों ने जो दिन सेलिब्रेट होते हैं वो अपने आयुर्वेद के साथ उनको रिलेट करने की इस संकल्प से आप लोगों का सहयोग चाहते हैं। थैंक यू, थैंक यू, थैंक यू वेरी मच। गुड नाइट।